Happy Vlogmas Day 21, everyone. Welcome to another day of the vlog. I'm here with Zachary Binks.
Hello.
And little Elizo. And I'm heating up some chicken noodle soup that Mom made yesterday. I'm putting it in, I'm just heating it over the stove. And we're gonna have it for breakfast, right? That's what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the little Elizo's playing iPad and they're eating grapes.
I like
You do?
YouTubers too.
Oh. Do a dance. Do your best Christmas dance. Go.
I don't have a Christmas.
Okay, do your best regular dance. Go.
I have the best this regular dance.
Okay, do the regular dance. Go.
I have the baddest one.
Oh, the baddest? No.
All of the baddest ones.
Hey, there's another one.
Are
Are you wearing the same pajamas from yesterday? I feel like you are. Oh, on another note, look at my little baby. Is it focusing? Bless you, little Lizo. Look at it. It's growing so beautifully. And then I have my other plant right here that is doing spectacularly well. All the leaves are like looking super happy. Ah, careful. Touch them gently. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so I'm very happy. This plant is doing really, really well and could not be happier. These are the cookies that we made yesterday and we're gonna decorate them maybe today. Okay guys, I'm in the car waiting for Mom. The lighting is really bad because it's like the sun is like right here and it's super bright. So it's like I'm not even backlit, but like I'm front lit or something. But yeah, so we're waiting inside the car. Mom and I are gonna go run some errands. I have to go to the post office, we're going to the bank. We gotta go to the grocery store again and pick up some more things to get ready for Kate's birthday and then Christmas and all that. Cause I think this might be the last time we go to the grocery store until like after Christmas time. So yeah, we gotta stock up. I think there's a couple odds and ends that we still haven't gotten. And I don't know if we're gonna go to I think like maybe Target or Walmart or maybe even Toys R Us again because my mom wants to get something or some presents for my little cousin that's gonna come over. It's gonna be so much fun. She's actually gonna stay with us for I think like for her Christmas vacation. Which is I think gonna be like 2 weeks or something, so that's gonna be fun. Kate and Zach and Eliza are super excited because they're all like best friends, and I think they're arriving on Saturday, which is Kate's birthday, unless my aunt gets the day off on Friday, which is tomorrow. I don't know, but that's what we're gonna do right now, and I'm waiting inside the car. So we'll see you guys when we get to the store. All right, Mom and I just got to the mall. We already went to the post office and the bank. We're at our little outdoor mall here where we live, and we're gonna go, Mom's gonna go to Justice, and then I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble. I'm inside Barnes & Noble, and these Totoro things are so cute. I actually really, really like the big one right there. And I'm not sure if they even have any. They have the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service. They have the mirror, this other mirror. Oh, these are also super cute. You could put a little plant inside, but they're so expensive. I'm literally about to buy this sticker mosaic book for myself. It's so cool. I've never seen anything like it. That is super cool. Should I get it? So I found this book, Tales of Beetle the Bard. I know that my little cousin wanted this book, so I'm gonna get this for her. But now I'm just looking around the store. These bags are literally like the print on my childhood sheets. I lived in New York. And now I'm looking at these markers and pens. They're all looking pretty nice. Ooh, these artist markers look awesome. I miss like drawing and stuff. I feel like I need to get back into it, but I've just been so busy. But every time I come here, I always look at the markers and the pens and stuff. Those are my favorite. I just met up with Mom. She went to J. Crew and Banana Republic, and now I don't know where else we're gonna go. We're currently at Bath and Body Works looking for some candles. Alright, you guys, we just got everything inside the car. Now we're gonna go to the grocery store. We're back at the 99 Ranch Market. Oh my gosh, one of the lobsters jumped out of the box. Oh my gosh, it's going everywhere. It's alive. Alright, we're gonna pick the crabs. Whoa, they're super alive. Let's put them over here so they don't jump on me. Okay, sorry for all the people that are squeamish and stuff about like seafood and all that. That's alive still, but we got a bag full of crab. I'm just waiting to get them weighed. We're getting some instant coffee. We really like these for some reason. These are like our new go-to coffee drinks. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. This one sounds good. I think this is the one that we normally get, this white coffee cappuccino. We're trying an assortment of different coffees. We got some cappuccinos, we have regular coffee. These white coffee cappuccinos are really, really good. We think this is the one that John likes, so we're gonna get 2 of these. And then we're gonna try this owl one too. It might be delicious. Authentic Streets Asian coffee. Cool. What else do we have here? That's you buy that one too, but I don't think I've ever tried that one. That's the one that's really strong, John said, I think. Or something like that. Alright you guys, I just look like Justin Bieber. But we just got everything inside the car, now we're heading off. Alright, it's time for Zach to get a haircut. Are you excited, Thackeray Binks? No? I'm gonna spray your hair. Woo! Alright, here is Zach's new haircut. So short, yay! Now it's Kate's turn for a haircut. Whoa! Hey guys, okay, so now I'm just sitting down really quick for a second. I just finished cutting Kate's hair. I know I forgot to show you guys what he looked like after I cut his hair, but he's taking a shower right now. And I'll show you guys right after. But now I'm just taking a break real quick until the kids are done getting ready. Then I think we're going to be decorating cookies, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm like tired. But I hope their hair came out good. I think they did. This is the first time I cut Zach's hair that short, but both my sister cut Cade's hair like randomly, like the bangs, and then my mom cut Zach's hair, and then like they cut it like their bangs or something, and then it was uneven with the rest of the hair, so I had to cut the rest of the hair according to how short they cut the bangs. So yeah, that kind of dictated how long and short their hair was. I did try to keep it as long as possible because the kids like having like kind of longer hair. Though I did cut Zach's hair a lot. Like I think this is the shortest hair he's ever had ever since he was born. And then Cade, I think I just gave him a pretty good trim. Though I did cut off a lot of hair too. And oh, and for those of you who ask, because I know you guys have asked this before, I'm not like trained or anything in cutting hair. I kind of just learned watching a bunch of YouTube videos like I do with pretty much anything else. So yeah, but I do cut like literally everyone's hair in the family, and I dye my parents' hair. Let me see Zach's hair. Wow. Kid, let me see yours.
That's mine.
Wow, that's beautiful.
A Christmas elf.
You're a little elf. Okay, right now I am actually working on my video for tomorrow, and then once I get that taken care of, then I'm gonna do the Q&A gift wrapping session thing that I wanted to do. And yeah, so we're gonna do that, but I'm taking my thumbnail photo for tomorrow. I didn't think I'm gonna use this one. John's gonna be so mad at me, but it's okay. And then also, I found these really cool, like, I guess these are like gift tags, and I totally forgot to buy some. And I was on Instagram and I found these, and they're so cute. They're by the Instagram is called Inspired by Charm, and it's like a really great like lifestyle Instagram, and he has like recipes and home decor stuff and this website. where I was able to download these for free. So super cool, printed them out, and I'm gonna use these, I think, for at least some of the gifts that I have to wrap up. And I think I'm just gonna cut them out and then use some washi tape and it'll be super cute. So yeah. I'm trying to like set up this camera because I want to film something, but I was gonna film like a formal like gift wrapping video for how I gift wrap, and then I was gonna film a Q&A while I was gift wrapping the rest of my gifts. So right now I'm going through, I have like this ginormous container full of just wrapping paper, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of wrapping paper I want to use. And this is literally probably the first year where I am kind of flying by the seat of my pants as far as gift wrapping goes. Usually I have a theme and I buy wrapping paper ahead of time and all that, and this year I thought, I have so much wrapping paper, I am just going to use whatever wrapping paper I can find. And to my chagrin, did I say that, pronounce that right? I feel like I do not actually have like a good selection. I feel like maybe I'm just being dramatic because there's so much wrapping paper here, and as long as I wrap the gifts, that's all that really matters. But I don't know, I always like them to kind of match. So what do I have in here? I do have like this blue and silver wrapping paper that I have a lot of, that I've had in my room, and I feel like that's probably what I'm going to end up using, because all of this wrapping paper is kind of blah, though I should use it just so that I could use all the wrapping paper. Like this paper is really pretty, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use the other wrapping paper that I've had in my room. And it's actually wrapping paper I got last year during this time from, I believe it's Sam's Club. You know, I love Sam's Club wrapping paper. They give you so much paper and it's so cheap, and you can wrap all your gifts, and it's amazing. So let me get that right now. I don't even know why I got these other wrapping papers. I'm like a hot mess. Ooh, ribbon! That's festive. I like that. I guess it was not all for nothing, because I do have some nice ribbon right here. Ah, I'm stuck! Okay, so I guess I'm going to end up going with this paper. It's beautiful, it's silver and blue, and I like it so much. I love the design on it, it's really pretty. And we're just gonna go ahead and use this. I put like a desk or like a table thing in my room so I can have like a good space to gift wrap. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Here's the paper so you can see it. I don't know why I'm showing it to you guys so intensely, as if I'm trying to sell it or something, like on QVC, but that's what's happening. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I just finished doing my little video for how to gift wrap like these presents right here. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll have that linked right over there, and I'll have it down in the description box below as well. And I know sometimes I don't link things in the description box. I'm so sorry, sometimes I'm awful at that, but I'm going to try really hard to remember. But I'll have it linked for sure right there. So check it out. But right now, I'm gonna continue wrapping and do a little bit more and do the Q&A that I promised you guys that I was gonna do. But So I just want to show you guys the two presents that I did. So this one is just like, this is a regular wrap that I always do. It has seamless edges, which I love. And then I did the ribbon as well with a flat bottom like that, so that when your present is sitting on the table or on whatever, it's flat. And this is super easy to just open up, and it just goes like that, and you can open up the present. So I really like doing the bows like that, because I know a lot of the times when you do the bow on the bottom, when you do bows, the bottoms of the ribbon like crisscross, and then it kind of gets a little bit shady down there, and that is not my favorite look. So yeah. And I also don't have any labels, so I kind of just like wrote stuff on here. This is actually for Cade's birthday, because his birthday's on Friday. So this is his birthday present, and I know it's in Christmas wrapping paper, but I mean, that's all we have right now. So, well, it's not all we have, but I just wanted to look cohesive. Leave me alone. And then this one is a little bit more of a festive origami type of wrapping, and I did a little ruched thing right there, if you can tell. It's really, really cute. This is how my mom taught me how to gift wrap, and this is how I learned to gift wrap while working in retail. So this saves a lot of paper. This is a little bit more festive, but you use a little bit more paper, but not as much. So if you guys want to check out and learn how to do this, don't forget to check out that video. But without further ado, let's get into the Q&A while I try to wrap up the rest of my gifts. Okay guys, I am back, and I'm here. I have some presents that I'm gonna wrap up. Okay, so I got a pretty good amount of questions, and it's funny because a lot of them I found were pretty much about kind of like the same things. So I'm just gonna I'll start talking, I guess. So the number one question that I have gotten about that people want to know about me is if I have any other job other than like doing YouTube and selling stuff on Depop. And yes, I do. We, like, my parents, we have like a family business. We own like a medical clinic, and I work for my parents. I don't really talk about it too much or like really like show anything about it, because my dad's like pretty private about that kind of stuff, and he doesn't want, like, I don't know. So I'm just like respecting his privacy and all that, so I don't really talk about it or show anything about it. Plus, like, anything to do with like the medical field and anything like that is like very like confidential, like patients and all that stuff. So that's why I don't really talk about anything or show anything that I'm doing, because I don't want to accidentally like show anything or do anything that that like would, you know, I can't even explain it. But yeah, so that's that. So I do have another job other than doing YouTube and my Depop shop. But I would love to like make YouTube and all that like my full-time job. I have so much fun creating content for you guys and hanging out with you guys and all that. And that would totally be a dream. That would be so amazing. Having my own shop, having like all that stuff, like that would be so cool. And I feel like after these the past like year and a half that I've been on YouTube and with you guys, like it has just been so much fun. And I like this coming year, I definitely want to be able to devote more time to YouTube, because I feel like it is something that I really do love and enjoy doing, and I just want to see how far like we can take it and grow. And so that's definitely something that I'm doing and working towards, and my parents have been so supportive. And another question that people like have asked me is like if I'm ever gonna move out, and like why I live at home and all that, like why don't I want to live somewhere else by myself or whatever. And the answer is definitely I am going to, like, I don't know when, but I definitely do want to get my own place. But my parents are generous enough to allow me to live at home rent-free, which is very kind and generous of them. I actually have like I lived on my own for a while after college, and I was working and all that stuff. And I talked about this, I think in last year's Q&A was like the last time I did this, and I actually talked on there, but I don't think probably many people saw it. But the reason I moved back home was because my mom had to have surgery on her shoulder. The muscles detached from the bone, and the recovery was really long, and she had to do a lot of physical therapy. So I'm not even wrapping anything. So she didn't have really anyone to kind of like take care of her because my dad's always working, and at the time my sister and her family, they were living in Arizona, and then my brother was going to school full-time, and it would have been easiest for me to like move back in. And like it wasn't like serendipitous, but like it was like everything kind of fell into place because my my lease was up at where I was living, and I didn't live too far away. I probably lived about like 15 20 minutes from my parents, but I mean, like, why would I like be paying rent and then like just be driving back and forth all the time? And I couldn't really work and do all that at the same time because her physical therapy was like almost every single day, and it was always like in the middle of the day, so it was like pretty hard. And she couldn't drive herself either because like her arm, and yeah, it was like a lot. So that's the reason why I live at home. And the other reason why I'm still here and not like really planning on moving out anytime soon is because she actually has to have the same surgery again on her other shoulder. So the muscles detached on both of her arms, and the other one was really bad, the one that she had surgery on, but the other one she was able to kind of like, she went to physical therapy for that, and she got she strengthened her other muscles to compensate for the muscles that were detached, but those other muscles are still detached, and she still has like, as time progresses, she still has like a really hard time with her arm. And so she definitely still has to go back and go in for that surgery. So I don't know if she's necessarily going to have it this year, but she might. So I don't know exactly when she's planning on doing it. She hasn't really decided. Probably because like it's just been so busy with the move and everything, and her arm isn't like too bad, but like it's really bothering her too. So yeah, that's the reason why I live at home. And yeah, so I'm just super fortunate that my parents have been just like so awesome, and I actually like living here with them. And it's funny because like people are like, why do you live at home? Like, that's so weird, like why don't you move out? And I'm like, and also it's like also kind of like a cultural thing in the Philippines. Like families usually like live together until like the person gets married and then they move out, or even like if they get married, they like move in. It's kind of like a family home. I don't know, it's just like a lot of things like that. And also I actually wasn't born in America, so I have dual citizenship, and I was actually born in the Philippines. So not a lot of people don't know that either, that I was born in the Philippines. I moved here when I was really young, and the first place we actually lived in was in New York. So that's like another thing people have asked me, if I have lived anywhere else and if I've always lived in California. So the answer is yes, I did live in New York for a good chunk of my life. I lived there I think for like 6 or 7 years, and then we moved to California when my dad got a new job over here. And this thing is like, I'm not a fan of this little thing, which I think I'm just gonna cut the top off and put it down. So yeah, lived in New York. I totally do miss like the seasons changing. I miss the snow. I miss okay, I think the thing I miss the most is probably fall, because the leaves are like out of this world. Like, it's so amazing. And yeah, that's like one of my favorite memories of New York when I was little, was with the leaves and just like playing in the leaves, and it was just so fun. Not even like I love the snow and everything, but then when it gets like to a point where it's like so cold, it's like not so fun anymore. But the leaves were always fun. The temperature was always like pretty nice, and yeah, so that was like one of my favorite things too. And another thing is, people asked if I have like, if I went to school. Yes, I did go to school. I actually majored in cell and developmental biology, which I know is a very far departure from what I'm doing now. I had every intent of going to medical school and everything like that. Like, that was the track that I was on. And I went so far as to take all of like the what is it called? I can't even remember the name of the test anymore. The MCATs. I did take the MCATs and all that stuff and applied to medical schools, and then I was like, you know what, like, this is not really what I wanted to do. And no, it's not because like not because my parents pushed me or anything. They've always been really like kind of supportive of what I wanted to do, and like I thought I wanted to go into the medical field, but the more I thought about it, the less I actually did want to go through with it. And it was to the point where I was just like so miserable. I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like, yeah. So I was like, no, like I don't want to do this. Then I ended up not going, and I worked I even worked in like a marine biology research lab and everything. That was actually pretty interesting, but that kind of work is like so, like, it was fun, and like a lot of people really do like it. Like the people that I worked with, like they loved it so much. They were so passionate and all that, and it was so cool, like, and everything. But for me, like, it was just, I don't know, it wasn't like my passion, I guess. And like working in like retail and all that, like it just really like opened up my eyes to, I think, what I wanted to do, and like all these other things I could do with my life and all that. So that is probably the reason why I didn't go through with medical school, was because while I was in school, I like worked in all these places, and I just like learned so much about other things. Because before, like science and all that, like that was all like I really ever really thought of and did. In high school, I was in like all the AP classes, honors classes, biology, chemistry, physics, and all that. And then when I was in college, it was just like more chemistry, microbiology, human physiology, anatomy, and it was just like, yeah, so. But yeah, now I'm just like, I just love what I am doing right now. And if I didn't like move back in with like my family, I would never have had this opportunity to be able to start a YouTube channel and meet all of you amazing people. And like, I honestly would have not even gone into thrifting, because I just like, I never started thrifting until like after I moved back to my parents' house, because it was just like something cool that I was like watching people on YouTube do, and I was like, that is really interesting, going to like the thrift store and finding such cool things and all that. And then I had a friend that actually like loved going thrifting and like was trying to like get me to go, and I was like, you know what, let's do it. And then I just like, I was hooked after I went that first time. So yeah, that is, I don't know, I'm just like, I feel like right now, like I'm pretty much the happiest I've ever been in my life. Just having so much fun doing all of this, and I just want to be able to grow this and cultivate it and to make it something even like more amazing than it is now. So yeah. What else? What other questions did people ask? I think someone asked me where my favorite vacation spot is, and I would have to say that France was probably one of my favorite places that I visited. It was just so beautiful. The architecture was amazing, the people were amazing, the food was amazing. And yeah, I feel like people always say that when you go to France, like they're really rude to Americans, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm Asian and they thought that I was just like from like Asia or something. But everyone there was really, really nice. Everyone was super friendly. And I just had like the best time ever. It was so much fun. We went there, like when I graduated, my parents took me there with my brother, and then we went, and it was so fun, and it was like one of the best experiences of my life. But another place that I really like, and like if we were gonna stay in America, would probably be, I love the Grand Canyon. I thought that was so cool. I love like anything really picturesque and beautiful. I love taking pictures. So like the Grand Canyon was amazing, and then we went to Sedona, and that was like gorgeous. I also really like Bryce Canyon. That is another place that's super amazing as well. Oh, and if you go to the Grand Canyon, you have to go on the skywalk. It's really cool and it's kind of scary, but it's like this glass kind of like bridge thing, and it's like circular, and you walk on it and you're literally on top of the Grand Canyon inside the chasm, hole, crack, whatever thing it is. But it was amazing, and it was like, yeah, it was like a once in a lifetime like experience. It was so cool. The only thing is it's really expensive, and if you get the package where you get unlimited photos, make sure to have them take a lot of photos of you, because it's like pretty expensive. So you want to get your money's worth. So that's like a little thing. Oh, and someone asked me what my favorite food was. That is so hard, but probably it's a Filipino food called sinigang. It's my favorite thing. It's like a Filipino soup. It's you make it a lot of different ways, but my favorite way is when you use when my mom uses oxtail and spinach. It's so good. It's so amazing. If you guys haven't tried it or heard about it, you should, because it's delicious. And like everyone that like I've known that has come to the house and my mom like had it and made them try it, like they loved it. So like literally everyone likes it. I haven't had one person that doesn't like it. So it's so delicious. It's so good. But yeah. And I think that's like it for the Q&A, because this is getting really, really long. But ask more questions, and I'll just like answer them throughout the rest of Vlogmas. And maybe I'll try to do another Q&A soon. But those were like, that's pretty much like those, like the questions that everyone asks. Like what my job was, and then why I live at home, and yeah, it was really just those two. And I guess like that's like a huge... Oh, and another thing is if I go shopping every single day. And no, I do not go shopping every single day. I feel like during Christmas, yes I have. Like during December, I have gone shopping almost every single day. Like at certain, like other store, like some store or some other like Toys R Us, Target, whatever. But as far as thrifting goes, I really only go thrifting once a week. And what I do is I set aside like and it's usually always on a weekend. I really want to go during the week, but sometimes it's really hard for me because I have so much other work and stuff to do. So I usually go on a weekend, a Saturday or a Sunday. And I go to as many thrift stores as I can go to. I go to 4 to 6 to 7 different stores, and I just film and like just go through everything as quickly as possible so I can hit as many stores as I can. And that's the reason why it's like I go shopping every single day. Because, and if you notice, I'm usually wearing the same exact thing consecutively in like how many videos, because I'm always wearing the same thing. Because it's the same day. And yeah, and I just want, like, it's just so much fun. I feel like I do love shopping, and this totally feeds my shopaholic tendencies, so I thank you guys immensely for that. And oh, hold on, sorry, whenever it reaches like a certain point in filming, the camera just stops filming, like after 14 minutes and 36 seconds or something. It's like really random. But yeah, so I don't go thrifting every single day. I wish I could. I hope in the future I can. I have met so many cool people that has like become like their full-time job. If you guys saw my Vlogmas where I went to the Orange County Goodwill styling event with Kate, also known as Salvage Dior on Instagram, and if you guys don't follow her, you should. Tell her I sent you. Tell her I said hi. I love her immensely. Kate is amazing. She is like, she's made like thrifting her job, and it's so cool. And that's like what I want to do. I want to make like YouTube thrifting and all that. Like I want to make it my job. And I would love to one day own my own like store, and that would be amazing to just like and have my own line of something like home decor or like anything. That would be amazing. I would love that so much. And oh, okay, I guess another question too is people ask how I got into like home decor. I probably talk about it all the time, but I did used to work at Pottery Barn. I worked there for 5 years, and I did not know anything about home decor before I started there. And the reason that I actually started working there was because at our old house we were renovating it, and my mom was like, she was going to the mall and she was talking to a woman that worked there, and she was like, yeah, like you should get a job here, the discount is amazing. And she's like, yeah, and then like in her head she's like, I'm gonna tell Hadrian to work there. So then she was like, yeah, you should get a job there. And I was like, okay. So I just tried it out. It was actually around October, because they were hiring, because they always hire around that time for seasonal help. And I was like, okay, why not try it out? And at the time I was already working at like 2 other places, but I was like, you know what, like it's for mom, let's just try it out. And I really thoroughly loved it. Like I started working there and just fell in love with home decor and just like all that stuff. So that's like the reason I fell into that. And another thing, like another reason why I started working there and like learning so much about like home decor and all that is because, believe it or not, when I was in like elementary school, high school, and my friends from back then can attest to this, I was deadly shy. I was so shy. I hated giving presentations. I hated talking in public. I didn't like talking to new people. Like I was just like deathly afraid. And like working at Pottery Barn, or like just working in general, like when I first got my first job at Borders, it totally took me out of my comfort zone, and it like taught me how to talk to people. That's like why I think like working, I think, in retail is like a really valuable thing. It's because you can learn how to talk to people, you can learn to problem solve and all that. Like it's real life, and it's not like just like something you learn at school. And like all those years of school, like I like having to give presentations, and it just made me dread it so much. And then once I started working, like it really got me more comfortable. And then while I was at Pottery Barn, I had the opportunity to teach the decorating classes. Like when I started working there, I just fell in love with like home decor and furnishings and accessorizing and all that, to the point where they had me start doing all of like the setups in the store. So I would help do like tablescapes and help do like the vignettes and everything. And then our manager at the time asked me if I wanted to, or if I could help him teach a class. And I was like, ooh, I don't know. But I was like, you know what, like I'm just gonna do it. And at that time I was still in college too, and like I was still kind of like deathly afraid of talking in public, even though like I kind of like was getting better at it, because I've already been working. I think I was working already at like Borders and stuff, and my other job, for like a year. Yeah, I think like a year. So but I was still like definitely afraid of like public speaking and all that. And like I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw myself out of my comfort zone and just do it, because if I didn't, like I don't know where I would be. I just like, yeah. So like I think the key to like being able to succeed and do things that you didn't know that you could do is to just put yourself into those uncomfortable situations and just learn from them and grow from them. And from just doing those decorating classes, I totally learned how to like deal with my public speaking anxiety and just like become more comfortable with talking to people. And it's actually, now it's like actually kind of fun. Like when I was at like teaching those decorating classes, I had a ton of fun. People were so nice. People aren't always gonna be nice though, but I mean, like, it was just a pretty good environment, and then it was a great learning, great learning experience for all that. So, and people ask me all the time too, like how to start YouTube and do all that. And I know like I've only been doing this for a little bit. I don't have like 1 million subscribers or followers, but the ones that I do have, you guys are amazing, and I've learned so much from starting this channel and growing it, and from you guys. So I feel like the best advice that I can give to people that want to start their own YouTube channel or whatever in life is to just do it. You don't need to have like the fanciest gadgets. You don't need to have like an amazing camera. Just practice on your camera phone. That's what I did when I first started my YouTube channel. I was like literally just using my phone and like trying to, I don't even think I had a camera that recorded very well, at least. My camera on my phone was actually better than like the little digital camera that I had that was like super old and had like horrible quality like videos. So yeah, and yeah, so I think I'm gonna end the video here. I only managed to wrap one present, but I mean it's one present done. I have a bunch more. But thank you guys again so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a big thumbs up. It really helps immensely. And don't forget to subscribe so you'll be updated every time I post a new video. And I do post videos every single day. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But till then, I bid you all adieu. Bye! Okay, so I think this is where the Christmas tree is going to stay. Just because it's like not windy, it's covered, and it's like totally good. And I don't know why it doesn't want to focus on the tree. I think it might be because of the lights, but it's so pretty. I'm so excited. And this is like the perfect spot, I think, for the tree at this moment. And it totally goes with the lights up here too. So I'm really excited. Let's show you guys how it looks from over